Good morning. I wanted to talk to you this morning about the fact that we have an opportunity that God has given us. God has placed us in such a position where we have the opportunity not just being called as converts or people who have converted, but also devoted. So, why I said this or why I wrote what I wrote yesterday when I sent it up on the WhatsApp group is to let us know that, when I was looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 15, it was a conversion of Stephanos. This is what it says. You know that the household of Stephanus were the first converts in Achaia, and they have devoted themselves to the service of the Lord's people. And then again on Acts 1, when you look at Acts chapter 2, verse 42, it says the fellowship of believers, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teachings and to the fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. See, conversion alone doesn't mean that you have that accomplished, you know, achievement of what God wants fully in your life. Because conversion is a good step to start, and that is the most proudest and the best thing that you could have done by giving your life to Jesus Christ. But at the same time, if you have not spent time in the service of God, in the other words, in receiving from God, there is absolutely no way that you will be able to give back to God. I learned that through my journey in the Marthoma Church as well. When I was just giving and giving and giving and not receiving anything, I suddenly became into that balloon that you see, that is the air that gets deflated out. I thought living that good life alone or giving out that good messages alone would accomplish what was supposed to be done. I never had a prayer covenant over my head. I never had someone, who I would go to so that I could, spend time and gain from that particular person. So what I'm trying to urge us is that as we go through these sessions of the Bible study, and I threw out that challenge that you can invite a friend of yours. Like when I spoke to Jenny, my wife, and she was like, I don't know whom to, just invite anybody, so that you and can share and be part of that signature where we are standing by our fellow brothers or sisters to grow in the Lord. And that is what this whole Bible study and the prayer cell that we have started and continued to seeking to accomplish is to enable us to grow, whereby it is not just merely that 3-point messages that we're receiving. Instead, we're really reading what the Word has to say and how we can be a better server where God has placed us, a better believer to the believers around us, a better example. And that only can come through, exactly as I said, devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship and the breaking of bread and prayer, which we seldomly do. So let us enjoy the fact that we are able to step up and step out by not just being mere spectators, but also participators, not just converters, but also devoters. So that challenge is out. I'm going to see you tonight, and I have something really, really exciting for us as we continue through the book of Genesis. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.